Yo, what's up? Andrew here. Today we're going to be talking about how we're going to scale $500,000 B2B companies all the way to $1 million a year. And I'm going to be seeing basically the 3 Ps, same that we do for our clients right now. I'm going to be giving a lot of sauce in this video. So stay tuned and make sure you follow us. Make sure you head over to our Instagram and follow for more tips and tricks. All right, without much further ado, let's jump right into it. And the first thing that you want to share or have defined at least and share within your company is your person, which is basically a nice word for your ICP. Our ICP, for example, is we work with dental suppliers that work with dental clinics, and their ICP is different. Therefore, you have to define which one is yours. For example, it can be med spas, it can be healthcare providers, football clubs, and you provide the jerseys and you provide all the socks and whatever it is. Make sure you define your ICP. When you do that, you have to make sure you understand the company size and the location. So a good ICP would be supplements brands that are doing 20K a month and want to scale to 50K a month. I'm gonna help them do that, and they have to be somewhere around my area. For example, in Washington, DC. Make sure you mention some type of demographic there, and make sure you have some type of company size. So as you can see here, I give another example. I'm gonna be sharing this link as well, so you can pause the video or you can just head over to the description of this video and click the link. A good ICP or a good person would be med spas in London that have more than one location and are doing $250,000 a year. What this is basically saying I'm focusing on med spas in London that want to scale past this, and to this type of ICP I can provide my promise, which is what we're going to see next. The first step is making sure we understand our person. So what exactly is the ICP that I want to focus on? We're going to see how we're going to engage with them next and what we're going to do for them. The second P is basically the promise. You can have a lot of guarantees, but you don't really have them defined. And a lot of businesses, a lot of our clients, when we did this exercise with them, they didn't have this defined. So pause the video and think about this. What exactly can a client expect from you if you are in a room with them and they are about to onboard with you, or they are about to close a deal just with you? Why are they not going with your competitor, or why are they going with you exactly? So think about what are the advantages that your company has over company A, and then aggregate that, put it all together in a nice wording. For example, my client can have a great product. He provides dental supplies and he can have great chairs. He can have great lighting for the dental labs to use. So one thing he's going to say is, I'm going to provide you a full room of lighting, basically prepared for you to input there for a month. And if you like it, you can buy it, or we go ahead and take it over with no expense for you. That's going to be his promise, and you should not really do a lot of big promises. You should just head over to what exactly is your advantages. Maybe you have faster shipping, so you can pause the video and check some examples. This is a quick tip I usually give to my clients is make sure you give some type of free value. So for example, you're watching this video and I'm giving some free value for you to make sure you stay watching. And the same way that you have to close a deal, the same way you have to provide something for free. All right, let's say you provide supplements, and again, the supplement brand doesn't know where should they outsource the supplements. So you can give, for example, a full box of supplements that's going to cost you pennies, and you're going to give a full box for free. And if they like it, great. If they don't, we can make sure to either adjust the product, which is not really recommended, or we can head over to other leads and deals and whatever. Understand what can they expect from you, how quickly, and why should they go with you and not company ABC. And make sure you read this again whenever you're doing this exercise. Make sure that, for example, you're doing this with your managing partner and he has some ideas. Make sure he writes down his ideas, you write down yours, and at the end of the day or tomorrow, you guys are going to get on a call, basically make the final doc that has the 3 Ps from your point of view and from his point of view. All right. By the way, this is exactly what the Wellness Growth Funnel does. This is what we do for you. We sit We sit down with you, we understand what is your person, your promise, and your process. There are other 2 P's that I'm hiding in this video, so there are 5 in total. We are going to basically understand how exactly we can do this for you, get you our promise, which is to scale you past 1 million a year. The third part is understanding the process. Imagine you have the point A and the point B. Point A is where the client, your ICP, is right now. So for example, he's a dental lab in Toronto and he's doing 30K a month and he wants to scale to 100K a month, but he's not happy with the lighting he's using, with the material he's providing. So you should understand how you're going to take this client to point B, and point B is going to be the golden stage, which is basically the client is happy, everyone's providing great services, you're helping the community. So the process is, you should break down in 3 blocks how exactly you're going to take this client to point B at the end of the 3rd block. All right. So the example is a client of mine, which is a dental supplier in London. He's basically supplying all types of dental industry supplies, basically. And he's really good at it, but he's stuck at some point that I cannot say, but the idea is he's stuck because he doesn't have this exercise done. Literally, I had a call with him and tried to do this exercise, and he still needs to return me the 3 P's altogether. All right. He's going through our program, by the way, the Wellness Growth Funnel. And if you want, we still have some spots left. Make sure you follow us on Instagram and shoot us a message, and we will basically get you on the program. We have 6 spots left. We had 20 last week, 14 are already taken. The process is basically 3 blocks, and the 3 blocks should start on the first one. So for example, for my client, which supplies dental clinics, the first building block would be, okay, I need to understand what this clinic is using so I can provide better results and I can give them the promise that I did in the 2nd P. Right? So the second one would probably be, now that I understand what he's using and I have some type of contact in the higher hierarchy, I would probably have to provide basically a free sample, or I should say, all right, here are the benefits of using my product instead of what you're using right now. So this is exactly what you want to do. Write the 2nd block thinking about the first one, and the 3rd block thinking about the 2nd one. All inside the 3rd P, which is the process. For this client exactly, I would say, I still need to see what he says, and I hope he's not watching this video to cheat. The idea is for them to provide better products with samples to this client that is basically a dental clinic, and provide an understanding of why their product is better than the one the clinic is using right now. They can provide, for example, a video testimonial of another clinic that is already using the client, and they can understand by themselves why the best product is the one I'm providing. Right? Another thing you can advise in this building block is the products that they are using at the moment can be basically the same, but if they want to basically add on something. So for example, now you are a supplement supplier. Your client, which is a supplements brand, already has great creatine, but you have great protein. So one thing you can do is, let's say for now, as you don't know me, I don't know you, we are going to basically use the product that you're using right now, but I'm going to add my protein to that and create a bundle. You will sell more, I will sell more, and we can make some type of promotion or discount so the client buys more and more and more. Later on, obviously, we will basically jump on the call and speak about the creatine and add it all in one bundle from this supplier, but as we don't know each other yet, we should basically think about step by step. The 3rd building block from the process, the 3rd P, is basically understanding how this client that did step 1 and step 2, gets to the final step of your promise. So he gets to the golden stage. First of all, we need to make sure he's happy. One thing I also recommend to all of our clients, and again, remember we do this all for you and a lot of things with you, for example, your marketing, so you understand how to get more deals and you get more deals to your door, basically. Understand why the client is not scaling. So for example, your client is not supplying more dental supplies because his clients are not spreading the word. Clinics know each other, and clinics are not spreading the word because the clinics don't understand why their product is better than the one they had before. This is also something we do in the wellness growth funnel, and our clients have help basically scripting the videos, recording the videos, and editing the videos. But this is really something a lot of suppliers should think about. Why is my client not asking for more deals? The answer normally is, all right, I'm not providing the best I can. So the client is either not in the golden stage yet, or I'm not trying to get him to the golden stage. I hope this video has helped you understand how exactly you should have all the 3 P's defined. There are 2 more P's that are basically hidden in this video, and we are just providing this to the Wellness Grow funnel group. If you want to make sure to grab a spot, we have 6 spots left. Send us a message saying Wellness Grow funnel in our Instagram, and we can brainstorm basically a game plan, all the 5 P's together for you. And speak soon. I'll catch you in the next one.